Welcome everyone, today we've got an awesome Pokemon Go episode where we're going to be seeing if you really can choose how to evolve each one of your EVs into the specific 3 evolutions, Vaporeon, Flareon and Jolteon. Now up until this point it was deemed to be random as to how they evolve, but we're going to be looking into a method that could potentially let you choose exactly which EV evolution you get every time you evolve your EV. Now I really must apologise, today will be the first ever day where we haven't got a full Pokemon Go episode. The reason is I'm actually flying out to Iceland with Claire, where we're going to be filming some super special Pokemon Go videos. So as you're watching this, I'm probably on the plane right now. Today's still going to be awesome, and hopefully you learn something new. And I'm so excited to finally be evolving my EVs and see just how strong the evolutions become. Now, just before we get into that, you're probably wondering, Alec, what is that super awesome hat you're wearing? Well, let me show you. These, my friends, are the limited edition super special Pokemon Go hats available right now. I am so excited to be able to offer you guys these hats. They are literally the perfect Pokemon Go hunting hats, and actually the weather is amazing right now, so it couldn't get any better. So if you want to grab one yourself or just take a look, leave a link down below in the description if you want to go and check them out. Go and grab one as quickly as you can, because I think they're going to go very, very quick, and I don't want you guys to miss out. And on top of that, as a special thank you for each and every one of you that picks up one of these hats, take a picture with you wearing the hat and tweet it at me. And for every single one of you that tweets me a picture of you wearing the hat, I'll either reply, favorite, or maybe even retweet the tweet to everyone that follows me just to say thank you and to see all of you guys rocking one of these awesome Pokemon Go hats. But for now, guys, it's all about this little one, little EEVEE. Let's get evolving and see if we can get all 3 of the EV evolutions. This should be awesome. So guys, I'm currently around level 20, actually quite close to 21. We're grinding away hard, and as you guys know, I've been capturing as many EVs as possible since day 1. In fact, my first episode was all about capturing an EV, and at the moment I'm rocking about 6 EVs. I've discarded a load, of course. My 3 highest ones at the moment are 446, 353 and 284. The 400 EV's not too bad, but if you click on it, you can see I've got 86 candies, which means I can do 3 evolutions today and hopefully, potentially, get all 3 of the evolutions. So when the game first came out, everyone was evolving their EVs. It was turning into randomly a Vaporeon, a Flareon or a Jolteon. So everyone just assumed it was a random evolution stage. Then a theory came up, and if you look at their actual attacks, but the attack related to which evolution it would turn into. An EV will either come with a move pool that knows Body Slam, Swift, or Dig. So then a theory came up that each of the moveset related to which evolution it was going to be, but you wouldn't know until you first did it. So for example, you could have Dig related to Vaporeon, Swift related to Jolteon, and Body Slam related to Flareon, but you wouldn't know how they linked until you did that first evolution. So it was still quite a bit of randomness, a bit of guessing, until the other day. You may have heard this already, but hopefully not. We're going to test it right now. So this has come about because some very keen-eyed person and someone that is super into Pokemon basically went back to one of the very original Pokemon episodes where Ash comes up against 3 trainers that each have one of the EV evolutions, Jolteon, Vaporeon and Flareon. And their names are Raina, Sparky and also Pyro. So Pyro related to Flareon, Sparky related to Jolteon and Raina related to Vaporeon. So for whatever reason, this person went ahead and just nicknamed their Pokemon one of the trainer names. It turned out that if you do that, you will evolve into that evolution. So we're going to test this theory today because online some people have said it works every time, some people said it works sometimes. We're going to see if we can get all 3 evolutions by using all 3 of those names, baby. So obviously I'm going to be evolving my 3 top EVs. I'm going to be starting with the 284 EV. Now out of the 3 evolutions, the one that I don't care about quite as much, unfortunately, is going to be Vaporeon. So I'm going to name this one Raina. That is the correct name to go for if you want to evolve it into Vaporeon. Now the reason I don't mind for it too much is because obviously I've got some really good water Pokemon in the form of Seeking. So this EV has been renamed, is now ready to evolve with 25 candies. I'm nervous, man, it's my first ever EV evolution. Let's see if this works and it turns into the right Pokemon. Here we go, baby. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be so upset. I think it will. I think it will. Everyone online says it's been working. You guys have been tweeting at me so much saying it's working. Let's see what's going to come out. And more importantly, let's see what kind of... There we go. It has worked. It has worked. Our very first EV evolution has come out as Vaporeon. How much CP does it have, though? That is one of the big questions. New Pokemon added to the Pokedex, baby. That is absolutely awesome. And it looks amazing. Ooh, 7, 6... 8. Not the strongest in the world, but still very cool. And remember, it's the weakest out of all of our 3 evolutions. We're building up to the best one. Now, I've just realized if I'm doing all these evolutions, I need to be rocking a lucky egg. So I'm just going to make sure my lucky egg is all ready. All right, so my second best EEVEE. What am I going to go for here? I'm actually going to go for Jolteon as my second best evolution. I love Jolteon. It is such a good Pokemon. So quick in game and has such great special attack. But I've got my Electabuzz, and I love my Electabuzz. He's really, really strong. So if you want to get yourself a Jolteon, you need to rename your Pokemon Sparky, like so. So we've nicknamed it Sparky. The EEVEE is now set. We're going to try this for the second time, and fingers crossed, this is going to come out now with a Jolteon. Now, a lot of people online have said the first time you use this technique, it always works. And sometimes people have said after the first time, it isn't guaranteed. So, nope, it definitely works, my friends. So, Rainer has worked perfectly. Sparky has worked perfectly. What CP have we come out here for our Jolteon? 708. That is interesting. So, despite the fact that I used a better EEVEE to evolve there, its CP wasn't actually better than the last one. So, definitely a little bit of randomness going on. But look at that Jolteon looking so mean. That leaves us with my final EEVEE. It is a 446 EEVEE. And the reason I have saved this one for Flareon, which you need to nickname it Pyro, is because I only have, believe it or not, one fire Pokemon right now, and that is a Vulpix that hatched from an egg. The fire Pokemon just don't seem to like me at the moment, and I love fire Pokemon, so I'm hoping this is going to turn into a really, really strong Flareon, which I can use in battle and have as one of my main squad members. So here we go, guys. The third and final potential EEVEE evolution. What will it come out as? Will this theory work? Every single time, there we go. It works. It 100% works. You guys now know how to get the exact evolution that you want through the nicknaming system, and just look how cute and amazing that Flareon. Yo, that is lit. That is awesome. I love it. Let's go and put this in CP order. That is now my third best Pokemon. 1100 Flareon, looking absolutely boss with one of the biggest, cutest, fluffiest tails I have ever seen, and now an awesome fire Pokemon addition to my squad, knowing Ember as its main attack, Fire Blast is a 60 damage special attack. I am so happy, and I am so glad that this works. That's pretty sick. 1100 Flareon.
What?
Yeah, it's cool.
Is that using that trick?
Yeah, it works. Yeah, it works. So there we go, guys. Hopefully you have learned something new today. As I said, I apologise it's not a full-on episode of us adventuring, but Claire and I will literally be in the air on our way to Iceland, where hopefully you can hunt down some icy, awesome Pokemon that we have never seen before. It should be so much fun. If you guys are loving these hats, I'll leave that link down below in the description. Go and pick one up. And as I said, guys, if you grab one, send me a picture, and every time I see you wearing the hat, I'll try and retweet it, favourite it, and reply to you guys to just say thank you. So there we have it, guys. All 3 evolutions. I am so happy. I have finally evolved all of them. My next goal will just be to get the strongest EEVEE I possibly can. Something above 500. If possible, something above 600. And then evolve that into the strongest Flareon. Or maybe I'll change my mind then. But strongest EEVEE evolution to get another awesome squad member. So the EEVEE hunt does not end here. So make sure you're subscribing for more Pokemon Go videos. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow, the Pokemon Go adventure will continue with a full-on episode. So I'll see you guys then.